The Friday Night Football Blitz with Dave Hofferth and Ashley Elam. Brought to you by Gulf Credit Union, Kinsel Ford, and Whataburger. Only on 12 News.
Hi again, everyone. The U.S. government might be in shutdown mode, but we never shut down our only Friday Night Football Blitz as we get ready for another exciting night of high school football action around Southeast Texas. Dave Harforth, along with Ashley Elam, ready to go?
That's right. It's been a whirlwind of a night. We'll put it that way. In Class 2A, there was a whirlwind called the Newton offense. They were taking on the Kirbyville Wildcats. Newton expected to roll through district on the way to a state championship appearance. Tonight, the Kirbyville Wildcats trying to shock the state of Texas with an upset. Newton and Kirbyville, it's our game of the week.
Acadian Ambulance presents the game of the week.
As we go out to Wildcat Stadium up in Kirbyville, pick things up here in the first quarter. Ronnie Elam, he's the quarterback, but he also plays defensive back, and he's picking it off, going the other way. A pick six has got to be the last name. Elam takes it in for the score.
What about the Elam that plays for Silsby?
That's Chris Elam, also great athlete. 2-point conversion, no good, 6-0. Then they got this running back by the name of Kevin Shorter. He hooks it to the end zone. He's headed to the University of Texas, has the score there, 13-0 after the 42-yard touchdown. Now Brandon Johnson, he takes it 37 yards untouched. 2-point conversion, no good, 19-0. Now we go out to the second quarter. Brandon Johnson in again for the score. Things are starting to get ugly, 26-0. Still in the second quarter. Elam, he fakes out our camera guy and also the Kirbyville defense. Finds Shorter in stride, 65 yards. 33-0 is your final. Actually, it was 33-0 at the time. 45-8 is your final. Newton takes it over Kirbyville. Adam Wright was there all night, and he will have a post-game report coming up later on. I can tell you this is the first time I've had a chance to see Newton up close and personal. They are the real deal. That does not look like a 2A team out there. They've got 4A, 5A style athletes, D1 athletes, and they're all over the place.
I was going to say we saw them struggle early in the season with Orangefield and teams like that, but it looks like they got it in high gear right now, especially with the start of district play last week.
Well, struggled to the point where they beat Orangefield with 33-0 after they got warmed up. They got going, but they struggled with Liberty. They were down Liberty there at halftime. And right now we hear that Adam is actually standing by, and we have a post-game report here from Kirbyville Wildcat Stadium.
All right, guys, we're out here at, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, as you know by now, Newton Eagles coming away with a victory tonight, 45-8, the final. The Wildcats just could not get anything done against this Eagle defense tonight. Their only score, the Wildcats' only score, coming in the beginning of the fourth quarter with a short touchdown run by Brighton Huey, and that would be it for them. The Eagles coming away with the win tonight. I'm joined now by Eagles head coach W.T. Johnston. Coach, you guys are you improved to 5-0. We're at the halfway point of the season. What do you like about what you've seen from your team so far this year?
Our kids are playing real hard. On defense, we played really hard. We've got a lot better in the secondary. We played really well in the secondary tonight. We knew they were going to do some things trying to throw it and get us out of formation. And we played really good in the secondary. Our linebacker played real good. And Kirbyville played hard all night. They wore us down there at the end. But we played hard as a team. I think we played a lot of kids. We've got a lot of kids in the game tonight. And I was very pleased with the effort tonight.
Another big win tonight. You guys have been blowing out a lot of the teams you played this year. Week in and week out, big wins for you guys. What do you tell your players, to keep them focused each week?
Well, what we do a lot of that at practice. We go best on best at practice, and we go ones against ones as much as we can, and that tries to keep us sharp and stuff like that. If we can tackle our backs, I think we can tackle anybody else's backs, and that's why we do that. And it's good for our offensive linemen to block a good defensive line. I think we're better up front than we were last year, and I think we're better in the secondary right now than we were last year. So going best on best, that's helping us a lot in practice.
And I know you're real close with Wildcats head coach Greg Neese. What's it like, going head-to-head against one of your good friends?
Me and Greg are real close. We talk 5 or 6 nights out of the week, and I'm telling you, he's a tremendous coach. He does very good on offense. He keeps you on your toes. You got to line up right, or he's going to score. And he did a really good job tonight.
All right. So did you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good win. All right.
Thank you.
Back to you guys in the studio.
I was going to say, holding Newton under 50 points.
That's
it might be a pretty good job.
And a heck of a job, WT. In case you don't know, he's dealing with his own health issues he has, and he has a lung condition. still fighting out there. One of the most intense guys out there, has oxygen on his waistband and still fighting for every single yard, leading his team. If that doesn't inspire the Eagles, I don't know what does.
And a big showdown next week as Newton heads to East Chambers to take on those Buccaneers. Meanwhile, in 21-5A, Westbrook Bruins, they're out to prove non-district record was no fluke.
That's right, but Westbrook hitting the road to face a perennial district favorite contender. Yeah, we're talking about the LaPorte Bulldogs.
And LaPorte, of course, giving North Shore all they can handle in 21-5A last year. As we take you out to the action, this is LaPorte jumping out to the early lead. Victor Holmes on the end swing in super slow motion. Hey, looks like NFL films out there. How about Hosa Scott, who's pledged for the Texas A&M Aggies, and he makes it 14-0.
He's much faster than that, I promise you.
14-0 Bulldogs, but Westbrook was hanging tough there in the first quarter of action as their quarterback is Isaac Aubrey. Aubrey, a little play action fake and headed to the outside, picks up some first down yardage. Yards tough to come by those. He's tripped up there by the LaPorte defense, but watch this. On the ensuing drive, or the next play in the sequence, it's Aubrey hooking up with Keith Corbin over the middle, and he pulls through the defender, takes it in for the touchdown. As we check the final, well, we had Memorial and Channelview score there, but the Westbrook final was LaPorte winning by the score of 34-7.
Moving on now, you've already seen the final, but now we'll show you the highlights. Memorial taking on the Channelview Falcons out there at Madry Stadium. Titans here with the ball. Taylor LeBrie throwing it out to Trevin McClain. Right up the middle, takes it in for the score, 7-0 Port Arthur. Now the handoff going to Cameron Martin, the super sophomore. He's headed back to Texas A&M for another unofficial visit in 2 weeks. And the Aggies got to like that. He takes it in for the 14-0 lead. Now the handoff going to Chris Jefferson from the view. And the view is nice in the Memorial secondary. Nothing but green to the
Nothing
end zone.
but taillights.
That's right, cutting the lead in half. Now Memorial with the ball again. The pitch going to go to Torian Lott. He's going to throw it to Trenton Swinton deep down the field for the score. Just waiting on that one. 21-7 at this point. As we go to the final, as we saw earlier, it's 52-14. Memorial takes care of the view.
How about some 24A action at the Thomas Center? It was Breast Cancer Awareness Night. The Central Jaguars hosting the Lumberton Raiders. Raiders looking to get on the board after being shut up at P&G last week. Central came ready to play. All Jags early. Garrison Mitchell with a catch and run to the goal line. Mitchell diving, did not get in. But on the next play, as the Central band strikes up the chorus, it's quarterback Michael Jacquette. Jacquette on the rollout rewards Mitchell with a touchdown pass, 1 yard. And it's 7-0, Jags on top. That's more from Jacquette, trying to grow into the quarterback position, launching one deep for Kendrick Howerly. Makes the catch, couldn't keep his balance. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Wow, what a play for the Jags. And it's Jacquette with a 1 yard plunge. 13-0 Jags at this point. And there was this little girl, and boy, she's got breast cancer awareness there with the pink pom-poms dancing away in the stands. And she was like the Energizer Bunny, kept going and going, and so did Central as Damon Thomas turns and dives for the pylon. They ruled him out at the half-yard line. Jags will punch it in from there for a 20-0 lead, and there's our dancing girl with the pink pom-poms. How about the punt deep by Lumberton? A little block in the back there, but that's okay. As Garrison Mitchell puts it in high gear down the sideline, it's an 80-yard punt return for a touchdown by Garrison Mitchell. Make it 27-0 Jags on top. And what about our dancing girl? She's nonstop all the time. There she is. Everybody loving it for the Jags as they put it on Lumberton tonight. Raiders got on the board, but Jags win it 46-10.
Now to the reservation. A battle of 1-0 teams. A little Indian cheerleaders getting after on the sidelines here after a 4th down goal line stand by the Indians. They can't keep LCM off the board. Reese Bromley with the field goal from 20 yards out. It's 17-6. The Bears are looking for the upset. Next series, Kyle Walker under pressure. Simon in Lions. Should be a law firm. Instead, it's a sack duo. This fumble is picked off by Jake Sonye. He takes it to the house. It's 24-6. Yeah, the Bears
I think
are
they're happy.
pumped up out there. Now, Indians rolling down the field. Jeremiah Rose. They've been looking to him all night. This time, they're going to find him. He's going to split the defenders right there before he is taken down in Backland-Air territory. Now, after the draw, that is Kyle Walker going over the middle and picked off. This was the problem for B&G at last count. Had 4 turnovers for the Indians tonight. Dalton Doyle stalls out that drive by picking off Kai Walker. Then later in the fourth, Jake Saunier again all over the Indians offense. The interception off the tip. Turnovers will cost you games. LCM played a heck of a game, and congratulations. Matlin Bears are leaving the reservation with a 31-14 win. They're taking on Nederland next week. The Dogs were undefeated heading into the Knighton District. LCM sitting at 2-0.
Impressive win. Congratulations to Coach Randy Krause. How about more 4A action from Pirate Land? Vider hosting Ozan tonight. Both teams coming off district opening losses. And Ozan switching quarterbacks. Joshua Boyd, the new quarterback, throwing to the former quarterback. Jarvis Curl is now a wide receiver. Picks up nice yards down just outside the 10-yard line of Vider. And Boyd on the rollout, flips it out there for Ronnie Caesar, who takes it in for the score. Panthers on the board. Extra point, no good. It's 6-0 Ozan. Vider trying to get their slot T going. A little misdirection handoff around the end. It's Alex Boutte. Boutte picking up some nice yards here, about an 8-yard gain. Later in the drive after first down, they go the other way with Zach Massey. But watch this, slicing through Rodney Randall to make the sack there for a loss of yards. Ozan's got it back, and Vider's defense returns the favor. Big hit there by Josh Clayton on the quarterback. Results in a loss of yards. Now, we missed the big play, the fumble, and also leading to a touchdown. Vider fumbling on their own 10-yard line, an easy touchdown for Ozan. And Ozan took a 14-0 lead. They win it 41-21. Panthers' first win of the season.
Congratulations to them. Maybe we'll try to see that highlight on the second chance highlights. Now we've hit our first time out on the Blitz. More straight ahead, including 21 3/8 battle for first place. Buna hosting Silsbee. But first, it's time to hear from our band of the week. They had over 200,000 votes. We're talking about the Kirbyville Wildcat Band.
Kinsel Toyota presents Band of the Week.